Okay, we're back. And I think I'm ready for this. My wife's taken over the office at home because she works from home a lot more. So me getting in here to break stuff has been very rare to do. I thought I would have cracked all these BBM boxes by now already, but I have not had a chance to. So we're getting into one of them today, and then hopefully next weekend when there's a holiday and she goes away, I can break a whole bunch of more stuff. So, last video, and I haven't had as many people watching as I thought I would. For these classic boxes, I thought this would gain or garner more interest. Gainer, what the hell's wrong with me? Okay, so last time we broke into the 2014 True Heart box. We got a bunch of Mio, we got a bunch of Kana, we got a whole bunch of really cool base, and we got some pretty decent autographs out of that box. So today, we're jumping to 2016. 2016 is the other one that I bought the single box for. We also have 2 boxes of 2017. So we're going to be cracking into this one. 2016, pretty damn solid checklist. Now, it took me a while to get the checklist for this thing properly up. And I've got a checklist beside me, so we can see who most of the people are on these ones. But it's going to be a little bit hard for me to find some of the stuff. But we're going to try hard to get this one done properly. A few years before I started collecting these cards, 2016. This one's got such a cool cover to it. I've always, whenever I see the box for this one with Hikaru Shida, who else we got down here? Riho's down here. We've got I'm trying to remember all the names, and all the names are just jumping out of my head right now. But I know all these ones. I'm just gonna blank when I have to do it on camera. That's the whole problem to it. Aye. Cool down the side, always different girls on different sides for all of those ones. Anybody who's like, I'm not watching this video because he doesn't know all their names, bite me. Okay, I'm just too excited going into these boxes. I really am. For the price I paid, I better be excited cracking into these freaking boxes. Who knows if I'm ever going to get my hands on anything. Anything like pre-2020 is getting harder and harder to get a hold of. God, even the 2020 stuff. 2020 and 2020 Ambitious are so damn hard. So damn hard to get a hold of. Who's on the inside? Is that cat person again? I can't even tell. I need my damn glasses. Is that cat person again? Like the last one? The last one had... And somebody got mad at me because I didn't know the cat person's name. Looks like it. Whatever the hell that cat person's name is. I've already blanked on it. I apologize for not knowing who the cat person is. All right, so... Why are we having such a hard time focusing today? All right. There we go. Inside the box, there are the hook hangers where they would hang all the packages in the shops. Pop that out. I love collecting these hook hangers. It sucks that I can only get 2 from a box, and I can only get 1 box. So there we go. There's our 3 piles of cards for True Heart 2016. Now, by this point, Asuka's already gone, so she's not going to be in this. The Stardom girls are still a part of this, and I believe there were a few groups that were in this set that aren't in the True Heart sets anymore, and possibly not even in wrestling promoting anymore. So let's get into our first one and see what these ones are like. Now, I've seen the base cards from pretty much every set. It's just the fact that we really are having a hard time with the focus on this today. I've seen all the base cards from all these sets. It's just I don't know which set is which until I actually see them. Oh, this is like the really nice ones. I do recall seeing a bunch of this set. Very cool background on these ones. I like the color splashes. I like how somebody finally pointed out to me a couple of years ago that the colors will change once in a while for the girls on the cards, because they try to match the card coloring to their outfits, like to their costumes or to their, yeah. So they try to have them match like nicely with all of them on these. So let's do a quick look through these ones on what we have here. All right. Number 36, Konami. All right, number 14, Akira Rin. Now, a lot of these are going to be girls that are not in the current sets. Like, a lot of these girls were big back then, but this is 10 years ago. So we have to remember that we're not going to be seeing a lot of the same people. There are a lot of people that will stay, but there are going to be a lot of names that are not seen that often in the new sets. Michiko Miyagi. Oh, of course. Well, there we go. Like, we got Asia Kong, of course. Asia Kong. Wish Asia Kong would be one of the ones that comes over here to Taiwan. All right, number 27, Kana. So this is the other Kana, the Kanna. God damn it! I just looked on my checklist. I didn't even look down there. Got to remember to sometimes look at their names on the cards, because instead of looking like an idiot, I can just read it right off the card. This is the one who I can never say her name properly. Tsubusa Kuragaki. And it's a net. See, a lot of them, it's like, God damn it, I know this one. And then I have to check it up anyway. Yuki Miyazaki. This is a cool set. Now, I did in the last, while I'm cutting this, I can talk. Just don't get mad at me. I put together my base set from the 2014 box, and I'm missing about 10 cards. I only got about 4 or 5 doubles, but I was missing about 10 cards. And that was a smaller set of cards as well. So that being a smaller set of cards, I'm assuming we're not going to get the full base set from this. So I can't order the base from, I can't really order the base online that easily, because I'm not paying the handling fee for like each freaking base card. Like, if I order off of Bai, I got to pay like a 500 yen processing fee per card. So I've got to find on Mint how to order just base. And then I'm going to try to fill in the base for these sets that I've just bought. And I'm going to try and fill in a couple holes in my multiple base sets that I have from older sets. Oh, see, I was about to say, we have our first auto, and I'm going to just put it behind a random card. The random card happens to be the absolute love of my life, Maya Yukihi. Let's put her up there. Now, let's go through just this pile. We're going to go through this pile, then we're going to check out the auto. I'm not going to leave all the autos right to the end, because that would just, that just makes people jump to the end. Now you got to stick around to figure out when the hell am I going to look at these ones. Nane Takahashi. Nane Takahashi? Yeah, Nane Takahashi. Let's just pick these up like this. It's kind of easier to do it this way for me. Nanoko. All right. Now, you got to remember, I'm quickly scanning beside me for some of these, so it takes me a second on some of them. Kajetsu or Kajitsu. She looks familiar. It's when they look familiar and that I don't actually know them. Maki Narumiya. Naki Marumiya. That, she looks familiar, but I guess not. Some of the, why is she dressed like a crab or a lobster? What the hell is that? That's insane. I gotta look at the back picture sometimes on these ones. Maybe the back pictures are even funnier. Kayutse Sakura Hitora. All right, she got a long ass name. All right, I'm assuming this is when they had the specialty ones. So this must be the specialty, like they would have the alternate photo, or was this just part of the set? I'm quickly checking. Oh no, this is just part of the set. This is Yuka. So at the end of the set, 126, it looks like from about 118 to 126 from what I see is going to be the like just regular clothing, and then they've got their auto printed onto the card of that one. That's pretty cool. Okay, back to our regular stuff. And what was our number on here? 17. Masaki Oda. All right. Some of the girls that they just look like other. Yeah, we dropped that one. Good thing it's not anybody important. We dropped her. I feel bad. Asuza Takagawa. We know her. Is this that bunny? For some reason, I feel like this is Bunny. Is it Bunny? Rabbit. God damn it. Why do I always want to call her Bunny? Rabbit Mew. Rabbit, not Bunny. Something's wrong with me on these ones. Aye. It's another one of those ones. It's like, I know that face. I swear I know that face. Mika Iwata. Mika Iwata. We know her. Aye. This one. Every time I see her, it's like I know, and then it's like, I'm an idiot. Rio. Of course. Rio Mizunami. All right, we got another one of the, like, outside clothing ones. Okay, number 125. 125 is Fairy Nino Nabashi. Nino Nabashi. All right. Fairy Nino Nabashi. All right. See, I have to open 2 pages for this because there's nobody that has the whole checklist on 1 page. So I'm like jumping back and forth. If it's over 100, I've got to jump over to the other side. All right. This is Misaki Ota. Didn't we already have Misaki Ota? Why do I feel like we already saw Misaki Ota? All right. Kazuki. She helped me out by not having a Japanese name down the side. This girl's head looks like a bowling ball. Why does this girl's head look like a ball? And look at how crazy her hair is on the back there. So that hair is like just thick as hell. Damn. All right. That is, I would love it if her name was Bowling Ball. Maruko. Maybe in Japanese that means bowling ball. Okay. Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame number 121 is going to be Nico Nita. Nico Nita. I don't actually know her. She's in the Hall of Fame, but I don't actually know her. There's Rio again. So that's our first double. Oh, and another Kazaki card as well. All right. Looks like we're not, like right away, it just makes me assume I'm not getting the full set out of this if I'm going to start seeing some doubles popping up already. And it's only like the first part of us cracking this. Number 65, Hiro Nagahama. Hiro Nagahama. Now, because I love these boxes, did we finish? Oh, we didn't even finish this pile yet. I was about to say, I'm going to just look at the auto now, but we got to at least finish this pile of cards first. Like, at least this section. There's 3 sections to a box. We might as well pop open the whole first section to see what we've got going in here. Now, the last box I said, I wasn't sure if they had checkies back then, but they did, because I see a lot of really old checkies popping up for sale all over the place. So, yeah, there is always a chance of checkies. There's always a chance of checkies in these things. Okay, it looks like... Is that an auto? It is an auto. We got 2 autos. 2 autos out of 1 part. Let's just cover it with the other love of my life. We're going to cover those 2 autos. One is being covered by Yuka Sakazaki. The other one is being covered by Mayuki. And if those 2 were going to fight over my love, I would just die watching them probably. That would be it. I wouldn't even be able to pick. I don't think I could pick. If Kairi came out, then Kairi would win. Mizuki Endo. Mizuki Endo. All right. Didn't we already see this one? Is this going to be one of those boxes where we're going to be getting a lot? Tetsuki. Oh, this is the one. Sakushi Haruka. Sakushi Haruka. There's one of the names that just drives me absolutely crazy, and it makes it really hard for me to be able to pronounce a name because I'm not good at the Japanese names. Mayu Yamashita. Is that Mayu Yamashita? That is Mayu Yamashita. The young Mayu Yamashita ones are so crazy to look at. She just looks so young on those cards. She probably is still young, but I mean in some of her earlier cards, so young. Meiko Satomura. That's one of the ones that I was looking at on the box, and I completely blanked on her name because sometimes I'm an idiot. All right, this girl looks really young. Born 1998, debut 2013. So this is 2016. So yeah, so she was like 17 probably when she did the photos, and just coming up on 18 when this box came out. It's crazy to think of how young they start over there. Kayuri. Okay, this looks like a really young version of one that we've seen a bunch. All right, number 56, Mako Tanaka. Mako Tanaka. Yeah, these faces. It's so hard. This is Shuri. Shuri. Some of them. Oh, some of them it's like you know who they are, but seeing like pictures of them like from 10 years ago, it's just hard to place sometimes on who it is because it's just that little bit younger look or a lot younger look. Hyper Misao. Hyper Misao. That should be Kimura, right? Is that? What's her name? Oh God, that's got to be Kimura. What's that? Kyoko Kimura? Yeah, Kyoko Kimura. Hannah's mom, right? That should be Hannah's mom, Kyoko Kimura. Okay. It feels like there's two cards stuck together. I was like checking it for a second because it really feels like there's two cards stuck together. Akane Fujita. She's been to Taiwan a few times, and every time I never get to go to the show. Another one of our last ones. That, of course, is Sarai. The Sarai regular clothing card with the printed auto on the back. Okay. I'm trying to think of these ones. No, it's not. Mika Haruhai. Mika Haruhai. Oh, we got another Hall of Fame coming up in a second. Yamiko Hata. All right, we already did this Hall of Fame card, right? We already did that Hall of Fame card. Oh, there we go. There we are. Just Mizuki and Saki. Oh, Saki was just here. This is killing me. Saki's got to come back. I got to get some of these crazy older cards of Saki. Mizuki and Saki, and this is only Mizuki's like second year. I'm positive this is only her second year in these sets. It would have been a rookie auto if I'd gotten it out of the last set, I believe. Number 26, Shinobu Kandori. I gotta get my thumb out of the way. What the hell's going on with that? And why does she have a Godzilla head? Why does she have a Godzilla head? What the hell? I want a Godzilla head. I'm not making fun of her for it. I just want one. Hiroyo Matsumoto. Oh damn! I want a Godzilla head. Okay, number 80, Yako Fujigasaki. Yako Fujigasaki. That is the coolest name I think I've ever read out of any of these boxes. And number 90, Mayako Matsumoto. Okay, so which auto do we pull? We're going to look at one of the autos right now. All right, we're going to look at one auto right now. I feel good about this one. All right, because I just kind of want to keep Maya up there. I want to keep staring at Maya. God, I love Maya, but God, I love her too. Okay, this auto is number 73 out of 76. That's a very low numbered auto count. Is it a specialty one? Not a specialty one. I don't know. It just feels like it should be like a specialty auto just for the fact that it's such a low numbered one. Let's see, what is the other one? The other one's out of 98. How come this one's such a low numbered one? Out of 73 out of 76. The auto looks very familiar. The face looks very familiar, but it's going to be one of those ones that I have to check for a second. Okay, we checked it. See the power of magic on here. This is number 78. This is Bambi, right? It says that it's number 78, Bambi. No, number 76 is Bambi. God damn it. Okay, number 78 is Koharu Hinata. Koharu Hinata. Not a name that I know. She looks a lot like Mizuki. She kind of has that. I know it's not, but she just has that Mizuki look. And I know it's not Mizuki because I know Mizuki's autograph, and that is not Mizuki's auto. So I'm not going to pretend like, oh, it could have been. All right, so number 78 right there, Koharu Hinata. We're keeping that auto up there, just in case, because if we get a pile with no auto on it, then it's going to be kind of disappointing. So let's go into pile number 2. And no matter what, we're going to have an auto for the very end, just in case we have a pile where no auto pops out. All right, let's get into our next 3 on this one. Let's check. Is there an auto we need to pull? I don't see an auto that we need to pull on this one. So let's get into these ones. Again, looks familiar. Looks very familiar. Oh yeah, Rina Yamashita. Rina Yamashita. Very different look again. All of these ones. Such different looks. And once you hear the name, it's like, oh yeah, of course, that looks exactly like her 10 years ago. But it's not always that easy to do. All right, next one, Hamuko Hoshi. Hamuko Hoshi. Next one up. Oh, we know, this is one of the ones where we should just know the name. Raideen. It's Raideen or Raideen. Very young looking too. Oh, there we go. Dump Matsumoto. Did we get a dump card last time? We did. It was Kyoko that we didn't get a base for, but we did get the dump base last time. Because I have most of Dump's autos going back to like the early to mid 2000s. All right, Aquino. Hall of Fame again. Hall of Fame. Oh, the Hall of Fame doesn't have the auto on the back. It's just those, when they're in their regular outfit. So 122, Sendai Sachiko. Yeah, yes, that's what I said. Saki. Damn it. See, I want Saki to come back. I need more autographs from her on these damn cards. Saki needs to come back just so I can get some autos from her. All right, this should be number 51, Dynamite Kansai. Dynamite Kansai. Who's this one? She doesn't look like she should be fighting. All right, number 105 is Yuka. Just Yuka. Not Yuka Sakazaki, but just another Yuka. That's got to be Emi Sakura, right? Emi Sakura. Yup, Emi Sakura. All right, next one up, 77. Trying to make this more exciting for everybody. 77, Kurumi Hiragi. All right, Hall of Fame, Mio Shirai. God, I love Mio. Hall of Fame, Mio Shirai. That one will go into my specialty Mio section of my collection, of course. Even though I am going to want to put together an entire base set of this, that's still going to go into that part. Cherry, we got her auto out of the last box, the 2014 box. Cherry was kind of like our top auto from that one. All right, Leon. I don't know if they say it Leon or Leon on that one. Could be Leon, could be Leon. All right, number 8, Kaoru Ito. This should be Commandant Bolshoi, the crazy masked wrestler with the clown nose. She's always got a long-ass name. I swear each set her name changes a little bit, too. Or is this Ninja? Nope, this is Commandant Bolshoi. I was mixing her up with that Ninja Ranumiro or whatever it is. But this one is Commandant Bolshoi. Pretty sure Commandant Bolshoi is the one that always has that weird nose. All right, this one is Ray. Ray looks like a man pretending to be a woman on that card for some reason. All right. All right. There we go. This should be Fujinami, right? Yeah. Oh, right. God damn it. Not Fujinami, Fujimoto. Tsutsaka Fujimoto. All right. This would be... I kind of need someone to come clean my house. That kind of reminds me that I'm going to have to hire a cleaner soon around here. Myri. I don't know. Okay. I know I don't know. Like it's such a hardship for me to do these names. But come on. These are not easy all the time. Asuka. This is the one whose name was Asuka over there, but not the Asuka that we all know and I absolutely love. All right, number 79. Didn't we just have her? Yeah, that's Fairy Nihonbashi. That's the one we had her, like, just plain clothes card as well. Now, this card, I just remembered this card. I have this autographed by her. When I met her, that's one of the cards, one of the older cards I ordered online. And I do have an in-person auto of Yuka Sakazaki on that exact card. Oh man, I slipped and almost cut right into those cards. Not really, but I did slip for a second there. But I wasn't cutting, so the slip wasn't like, God damn it. See, now I can't cut. All right, let's just do all 4 of these ones. Let's get into this last part of this. I know these videos take a long time, and I know it probably pisses people off, but these are old, expensive boxes. We are going to take our time with the old, expensive boxes, and we are going to savor what we pull out of these old, expensive boxes. Maybe if I ever have time and I don't have as much of a life as I have right now, maybe I will take these ones and make up like just a hits compilation. But right now, I'm not doing a hits compilation. All right, we got 2 autos in this part as well. Is this going to be a monster box? We got 4 autos just from, let's see here. We got 4 autos from, we're even going to use, the girl whose auto we have to cover the next auto coming up. And let's use Saki Akai to cover that one. Maybe this is when they started like really pumping out the autos. Because the last one, we only got 4 autos. But I remember opening a bunch of the older stuff and getting a crap ton of autos out of those boxes. All right, that's that young girl again, the one who was like almost too young to be wrestling. There's a cool duel. That's a nice double one right there. Who is our double there? That's Fujimoto, of course. Right? 116. Arisa Nakajima. Arisa Nakajima and Fujimoto. That's a sick looking card. The coloring in the background and the cool pictures of them in the back. That may be one of the nicest BBM cards I've seen. That is a phenomenal looking card. I don't remember the other dual auto looking this cool, or the other tag team one that we pulled out, but that is a cool ass card. We're going to put that on the top over there. All right, this should be, that's Toyota, isn't it? Is it Toyota, or am I just messing this crap up all over the place? Yes, Minami Toyota. See, now I need Minami Toyota to come back to Taiwan. All right, we've already done that card. We need Minami Toyota to come back to Taiwan, because now I got a bunch of crap for her to autograph, and it'll be so damn cool. All right, Kyoko Aono. Kyoko Aono, now card number 2. All right, we already did that card. That's our autograph card up there. That's cool, because now I've got the one that can go with the auto, and I have one from my base set. Okay, who is our little Rocky Horror Picture Show girl here? Bambi. That one's Bambi. Oh yeah, because there's Bambi, and there's Rabbit, and there's Bunny, and there's some deer, and I don't know. There's so many animals in here now. Minami Toyota once again. Alright, that should be, what is her name? The crazy one. The one who's always dressed like the clown. Yoni Mama. Kaori Yoni Mama. This was before she started doing the clown stuff on her face, I guess, or she just didn't do it for the cards. This girl looks like she's dressed up to host a children's show. Why does she look like she's dressed up to host a children's show? Katori. Alright, that should be... Oh, man. I'm mixing up 2 names in my head right now. Makoto. I don't think I have any Makoto autos. I've always wanted a Makoto auto, but I never got one. Alright, number 67, Natsu Sumari. Or Sumari. She's still around in the sets. We already did that one. There's another Makoto. There's another of, who was that one again? That one should be, oh no, that's that Tsushiki Haruka. That's the one whose name I mess up all the time. There we go. There's my Kyoko. I do not have this card. Oh, hope Kyoko comes back. Now I got more cards for Kyoko to sign. All right, Saki Akai, not coming back to Taiwan anymore. And when I did meet her, I had no cards for her to sign. It sucks. I wasn't into cards at that time yet, and I didn't know I could order them online. Okay, this one. We should know her, and she's absolutely gorgeous. Ai Shimizu. Or AI. I don't know. I don't think her name is AI. Right? See, this is another one. She came for her retirement. I got a couple of cards signed, Mako Satomura, but I didn't get too many of her cards signed, so I didn't have a lot of them. Because she wasn't featured in a lot of the later releases of the BBM Women's Wrestling. Okay, number 13, Erin. Just Erin. Like, she has more Chinese letters or Japanese letters in her name than she actually has for her name. All right, number 50 is Risa Sarah. God damn. Another Risa Sarah's old cards, I never know. I never know that it's her. That's crazy. And she just was here. And now she's retiring, so I don't think she's coming back. There's so many older Risa Sarah cards I'd love to surprise her with and get them signed. Damn. All right. Next one, Kagetsu. We already did that one. Did we do this one? She looks really familiar. I think we just did this one, didn't we? Mizaki Ota. Yeah, we already did that card. Okay, so we have we're gonna save 2 of the autos. So let's pull this one because we already have this girl's auto. So now we're gonna see who is she covering for us. Who is she covering auto-wise for us? Auto number 2 that we have here. Another one that's a little bit mysterious for me. Let's see. This one is out of 85. 57 out of 85. I love these on-card autos. I absolutely do. All right, let's check out who this one is. Okay, this one, she only got two characters in her name, but it caused a little bit of problems because there was like 3 possibilities that it could be because the names looked really close together. So I had to double check. This one is card number 105. This is Yuka. Not the Yuka that we know, but this is Yuka. I think we did have her card in there because I think I said that exact same really bad dad joke about 5 minutes ago when we were looking through the cards about that's Yuka, not the Yuka that we like, but it is. Okay, so there we go. 2 autos so far, right? 2 autos so far, 2 autos to go, and still 6 packs to go. So I'm assuming that by 2016 was when they started packing more autos into these boxes. It feels like we're going to have a much more solid box than we did with the 2014. That should mean that the 2017 boxes that I have as well should have a good number of autos in them. 4 is more than enough. I am more than happy with 4. But like if there's 5, 6, or 7 inside of these ones, I'm going to be really happy. There's number 5 right there. All right, so we got number 5 right there. We're going to use Saki to cover her up. All right, we're going to use Saki to cover up that auto. And we're going to go through our base. You know what? Let's just cut into these packs and let's just go through our last pile of base. And then we can get into our autos. See what type of... See if we're going to pull a 6er. I would love it if we pulled a 6er here. If we can get a 6 auto box, we did. Because I can see the back of a card right now, and it's the pink back of the auto. So we got a 6 auto box. This was actually the most expensive box of the 4 that I bought. So now there's no way I'm going to do it from the back so I don't mess up and accidentally see who it is. So, yes, we have a 6 auto box. Okay, let's take... Who's one of... There's another... Let's take Yuka. Yuka's giving us so much luck lately. We're going to take Yuka. Dump was actually blocking the auto, which is even cooler. But we've already taken Yuka and we've given her the job. So, 4 autos up there. 2 autos already pulled. 6 auto box for the most expensive of the 4 boxes that I bought out of Japan. So, no complaining on that one at all. All right, we've already done this card. We're going to skip by the ones that we know we've already done and I've already named just to speed it up a little bit. But we're still going to look at who we have. All right, Chikayo Nagashima. Next one, gorgeous. Mizuho. I don't think we've ever seen Mizuho before. I don't know. We like Mizuho. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. These dual auto ones are sick. Not dual autos, but I mean like the tag team cards with them in the background with their masks and all that and the special colors. These are sick-ass cards. I love these dual cards. Avid Rival. Avid Rival. That looks like Avid Rival. Masaki Oto and Ryu Mizunami. I love those cards. Absolutely, absolutely love those cards. All right, number 31. This should be Salvation Ninja. I'm positive 31 should be Salvation Ninja. Or close enough. Kyusai Ninja Ranmoru. I thought she was Salvation Ninja. Is that a different ninja? Maybe there's a different ninja. Maybe there's a lot of ninjas. Who knows? All right, Saray. I know it's just Saray, but whatever. All right, good old Hibiscus. Now, was she Hibiscus? Yeah, she was Hibiscus by this point. She wasn't Apple anymore, right? She had to be Hibiscus me by this point. Don't have that one. She comes here quite often, too, so we're going to get this one autographed next time she comes. All right, we've done that card. All right, our next one, number 7, all the way back to number 7, Mika Ida. Mika Ida. There is, once again, the dumper, Dump Matsumoto. Okay, this is, I swear she's like the first autograph I ever pulled from one of these. Yeah, Yu Yamagata. I think that's like one of the first autographs I pulled out of a 2020 box was Yu Yamagata, because her face, every time I see her, I'm like, that's like the first autograph I think I ever got out of a box. Or it's like the first set of autos that I got out of a box. Yu Yamagata was one of those ones. Okay, number 47, Mima Shimoda. All right, didn't we do her already? I feel like we did this one already. Tomoko Watanabe. Did we? That's not Tomoko Watanabe. Is it? Yeah, Tomoko Watanabe. Why am I mixing her up with somebody else? In my head, I'm totally mixing her up with somebody else. All right, number 101, Megumi Yabashida. Megumi Yabashida. This one, Mr. Clean. Who is Mr. Clean? If you don't get that reference, you're not old enough. Okay, Swako Shimono. Swako Shimono. All right, this is a familiar face. But then I say it and then I'm not right. Yes, Takako Inouye, or Inu. Takako Inu or Takako Inouye. I don't know how to say that last name properly. This looks like a rookie card. This looks like it could be a rookie card, or at least close to a rookie card, right? Keiho Kobayashi. She's still around in the sets, I believe. All right, that's one of the older ones that we usually see pop up. Mayumi Ozaki. Ayumi Mozaki. All right, one of our masked girls. Masked up on this one. I don't think she's one of the ninjas, though. Oh, this is Ben 10. We got the auto of Ben 10, I think, in the last set. Ben 10, that's why we know that face. Okay. We did this one, didn't we? Hakano Nakamori. Feels like we did. I know we did. I know we did. Who's that? Who is that? I'm loving that look. I'm loving that outfit. All right, number 34. Kuro, bite me. Kuroniko. Whatever. I don't know. I like the whole cat thing. Catwoman. Come over to my house. We've seen that one. Didn't we do this one? This one, I feel like we've already done this one. Maybe not. Sonoko Kato. I feel like we did. I don't know. It's getting hard to keep up with what we've seen and what we haven't seen on these ones now, because we've looked at so many damn cards. Miyaku Matsumoto. We looked at that one. All right. This one looks new. And I would say this one should be a rookie, because her debut was 2015. End of 2015 was her debut. Day before my birthday, 2015 was her debut. So this should be her rookie card. Chihiro Hashimoto. Chihiro Hashimoto. Obviously, it has to be a rookie card. Why is this one looking so familiar? Shoko Nakajima. God damn, when she doesn't have that thing on her head, I always forget who she is. Shoko Nakajima. There is the air pilot control. What the hell? Nami. Do you have to be up here right now? Nah. Not funny. Not with these cards, okay? Please go back down. That's busy. Thank you. Okay, I don't trust her around expensive cards. I don't trust her around any of my cards, actually, but still. Policewoman. God damn it. Policewoman. Right? Not hello operator. Policewoman. Okay, number 19. Weird outfit on this one. Sayaka Obihiro. Sayaka Obihiro. Did Nami mess up our focus? All right, card number 1. I know it's card number 1 because card number 1 is the creepy girl, Iger. Iger is number 1 until they switched maybe a few years later, because Iger's not in any of my sets from 2020 and up. So Iger was probably the number 1 for a while, and then she must have, I don't know, must have retired or something like that. Mwaji Miyagi. Mwaji Miyagi. We're getting down to it. Dropped another freaking card. All right, 62, Arisa Nakajima. Arisa Nakajima. Like, these are the big cards in the new sets. The ones who have all the specialty ones. Who is that? Sometimes I just fall in love when we're looking at these cards. This one is Aoi Kazuki. Aoi Kazuki. All right, I don't know, but I'm in love again. My wife's not home, you can tell. All right, she'd be in here slapping me in the head, probably. Number 92, Akane Miura. Akane Miura. Oh, there we go. Not her rookie, but her after rookie. Mizuki. We love Mizuki. All right, 2 cards left. 2 cards left. I almost thought it was the same card. Dash Chikasao or Chikakas. What is it? Dash Chisako. Dash Chisako. She was here recently. And our last one down here is our last Hall of Fame card right there, where you can't even see her on the back. There's so much. They're throwing so many streamers at her. You cannot even tell who the hell it is in that picture without there being a name or number on it. Kyoko Haruyama. Kyoko Haruyama. That's right. I messed it up. I apologize. Okay, so we already have 2 autographs up here. We got our 2 autographs up here. We got 4 more to go, right? 3 more to go, 4 more to go. So who do we pull? Let's take Saki first. Let's take Saki's auto here first. An orange-backed auto of this one is, see, we know the name. Once again, it's one of those ones that we know the name and then we blank on it. Okay, that did not take me as long as I thought it would for that one because she's right near the beginning of the checklist. Takumi Iroha. Takumi Iroha. I know I usually throw up the little Domo face or Asuka in the way when I do this, when I have to pause and check for an auto, but yeah, I'm too lazy to do that right now. And if I pull Asuka, then somebody falls down. Okay, so number 11, Takumi Iroha. I'm loving this box. I'm absolutely loving this box. 6 freaking autos. This box cost me more than twice as much as a box of 2025, and I got twice as many autos as a box of 2025. So it kind of evens out. I'm paying more and I'm getting more autos. Okay. This one, gold-backed auto. Gold-backed autos, there's always a chance. The gold-backed autos, a lot of the time, those are Mio Shirai ones, but I don't think it's going to be. We're not lucky enough. That is not Mio's autograph. So I'm not going to be like, oh my God, it could be Mio. It's not Mio. We know it's not Mio. Number 21 out of 85. Let's check this one out. Okay, so this one is number 33, Tetsuba. I can never say those names with the TS at the beginning. Tetsuba Kuragaki. All right, we've got some decent names, but we're looking for the powerhouses. We're looking for some powerhouse autos on this one. Okay, we'll put our 2 there. Let's pull our other 2 down here. So there's our 4. That's right there. That's a normal box. And we still got 2 more to go. Oh, do we? I don't know. I'm feeling like the one that's behind. Mia. The one that's behind Maya just feels right. But then this one is a gold-backed one too. I don't know. Let's use Saki Akai's one here first. Now look at that freaking auto. Look at that. I don't even want to look at who it is. Look at that. She signed, how many of these did she sign? She signed 100 of these. And she went crazy. Absolutely insane on her auto. Like, unless you know the autos really well, how the hell are you supposed to figure out whose auto that one is? But that is freaking awesome. Like, I'm just in love with that auto. Let's look at that auto for a second while I go searching. Okay, now this is one of the Hall of Fame autos. This is one of the Hall of Fame autos. I recognized the face right away that it was going to be one of the Hall of Fame ones. So, Hall of Fame, Kyoko Haruyama. I even practiced the name before I started again, and then I messed it up. I did. I know. Okay, so 120. Number 120 from the Hall of Fame section of this set. Kyoko. Is it Kyoko? Like, yeah, Kyoko. Kyoko Haruyama. Okay. Oh man, I'm out of top loaders. I only had 4 top loaders out here because I thought there was only going to be like 4 autos. God damn it, I'm stupid. Okay. 5 autos. We should be done now. Oh, see, look at this is how stupid I am. Right beside me is her Hall of Fame card. Like that Hall of Fame card was sitting right there. Okay, our last one. Now, did we burn ourselves and this is going to be like Salvation Ninja number 47? Or is this going to be like Kick-Ass Auto for our last one? No matter what, who cares? It's auto number 6. Auto number 6 is something. Oh my God. Is it who I think it is? Is it who I think it is? It is! Oh, I knew we saved the best one for last. Dump Matsumoto. The Dumper. I don't know. Maybe I already have this autograph of Dump, but I don't care. I got to pull a 2016 Dump Matsumoto. Anybody out here is laughing. Oh, he's excited about Dump Matsumoto. Bite me. Once again, bite me, bite me, bite me. That's my answer for that one. One of my favorite collections, one of my favorite wrestlers, one of my top PCs from here. Right when I saw the auto, I knew who it was. I actually saw a tiny bit of the hair when I was moving it, and it made me super excited because I figured there's only 2 people it could be with that hair. But once we saw that the crazy auto where she basically draws her own crazy ass face. Oh, I love Dump, and I love Dump's autograph. Her autograph and this Hall of Fame autograph. Those are 2 of the sweetest autographs I've seen in a long time. They really are. A lot of work goes into those ones. I know Dumps just looks crazy, but I don't care. Dumps is awesome. And I got 2 base of this Dump card as well. So, yeah. Look at that. Tell me that wasn't worth it. My God. We got a crap ton of autos out of this one. 6 autos, including a Hall of Fame auto and like a Hall of Fame worthy auto for Dump Matsumoto. That was great. Great box. The last box was cool to open. Like I enjoyed opening that last box, but this box was killer. I don't know who it was that I was even looking for from this set. 2016... I don't know who was like the big chase back in 2016. Of course, like Saki Akai would have been nice. Hitting one of the, oh God. Hitting any of my girls on this one. Yeah, like Yuka Sakazaki, Maya Yukihi would have been a cool hit, but I'm pretty sure I have the auto from this one from Maya. I don't have the autos of these old ones of Mizuki though. That is one that I was hoping that we'd be able to hit on these ones, but I don't care. I don't think there's anybody whose rookie card is in here that would have been a monster chase card. I do know the 2017 that we're going to be opening that we have 2 of. We have 2 of those, and those 2 boxes have the possibility of the Hana Kimura rookie on them, but we'll focus on that when we open those ones. But check this out. 6 autos from 1 box. I was a little leery on how much I ended up getting this box for, but I'm not complaining now. There's no way I'm complaining on what these ones are. It's just way too good of a box and way too much fun to open this stuff. Okay, so we kind of mixed these up a little bit, but if I'm recalling properly on who is who up here, this one should be Koharu Hinta, right? Koharu Hinta. Our next one, where is she? Over here. The next one we pulled out is Yuka. Let's see. Our next one is going to be the red one right there. Our next one that we pulled out was Takumi Iroha. That means our next one would be up there. That should be Tsubasa Kuragaki. Our Hall of Fame auto up there at the back, of course, is Kyoko God damn it. Kyoko Haruyama. And then, oh my God, this could be my favorite pull out of all the boxes so far that we've got. Dump Matsumoto, my favorite dumper. We're just going to sit here looking at dump for a second while I close this out. Okay, so, well, first we're going to look at this. True Heart 2016 sealed box, bought from Japan for a much higher price than most people would want to pay, but with 6 autos, you cannot complain about this box, especially getting the Hall of Fame and the dump card. Okay, so I still have boxes to open. I hate showing my dirty ass shelves, but right there, look at that shit. True Heart 2017, 2 boxes to go. We're going to be opening those ones next after I clean up and sort all of this crap out. So there we go. If you're new here, go back. I have so many breaks of BBM, True Heart, and women's wrestling boxes and a whole bunch of other stuff. Go check that stuff out. Like, share, subscribe to this stuff. Coming up, next video, probably just in case it isn't, but one of the next videos, but probably the next video should be me breaking into one of those 2017 boxes, maybe both 2017 boxes, but I think we're going to take it slow. So we got 2 2017 boxes coming up. We just did our 2016, and if you missed it, go back one video and go find this one. 2014, Kana is in that box, Mio's in that box, Riho's in that box, Hikaru Shida's in there. They're all in there. I'm not naming everybody. Okay, that's it. I'm excited. That was so much fun. I'm having a great day. I had a bad day yesterday, so that made up for my bad day yesterday. See you guys on the next video. Thanks for hanging out, and that's it. All that crap I just said a couple of minutes ago, I'm not saying it again. Bye-bye.